This is Group 3's presentation on media portrayal of body habitus. Today we're going to be talking about a Victoria's Secret commercial and a Sensa Corporation commercial, and we're going to be analyzing how the media portrays body image and how they try and convince you to share their opinion on body image. I'm MC Drockton.
I'm Caserta.
I'm Pasco.
And I'm Megan Barilla.
So we're going to start out by watching this.
Shake, shake, shake your Sensa, shake your Sensa.
Diets are hard, but Sensa's as easy as shake, eat, and lose weight.
I lost 67 pounds.
45 pounds. In one of the largest clinical studies of its kind ever conducted, 1,400 users lost an average of 30.5 pounds with Sensa. Visit Sensa.com today to find out how you can get started on your free. Visit Sensa.com today to find out how you can get started on your free.
The commercial itself did not say who paid for it, and none of the websites are functioning anymore because their company went out of business due to legality issues, which we will later discuss. Therefore, we're not 100% sure that Sensa paid for the commercial. The target audience were people who wanted to lose weight. The people targeted are middle to upper age adults ranging from their 20s to their 60s or 70s. We believe the people of all ethnicities were targeted. However, almost all the actors in the commercial had a Caucasian skin tone. The majority of the people in the commercial were females as well. The audience targeted were middle to upper class people with any profession that can afford the product. The people targeted by this commercial all have the same interest, which is to lose weight and to have a good body without working hard. The text of the message was to get people to use Sensa to lose weight. They are basically saying how it is okay to eat unhealthy options as long as you put Sensa crystals on it. Some unhealthy foods in the commercial that they put Sensa on were ice cream, pizza, hamburgers, and hot dogs. The images of men and women in bikinis with attractive bodies because they use Sensa. They incorporated their product name into a catchy song lyrics from Casey and the Sunshine Band's Shake Your Booty song. After watching the video a few times, I found myself humming the lyrics as well.
So now we're going to talk about what the underlying meaning of this commercial is. So basically the subtext of this message from Sensa is that they're substituting the word Sensa into the shake your booty phrase. So we see dancing models in bathing suits, and that people who desire to have this ideal beach body portrayed in the commercial should shake, shake, shake their Sensa before they shake their booty. The unstated meaning is that happiness, which we see in all the dancing, singing Sensa users in the commercial, comes from a slim, trim body. This body is achieved by shaking Sensa onto the food, and there was no need for exercise or diet change. Tools of persuasion used are a catchy theme song that keeps Shake Your Sensa playing in your head, attractive models dancing and being happy on the beach with perfect bodies who are eating unhealthy food, telling the users they can eat whatever food they want if they put Sensa on it, as portrayed through all the images shown in the commercial. Also telling these users that these results are possible just by shaking the Sensa onto their food rather than using exercise or hard work, and that the average user from the clinical study lost 30.5 pounds in 6 months. However, as we'll talk about in a minute, almost half did not complete this study through 6 months. The last catch to get users is that they offer a free trial. Positive messages presented are that the users were experiencing very successful weight loss. They also talked about how dieting is hard, but they put a positive spin on it by explaining how easy it is when you use Sensa. Instead of dieting, just shake Sensa onto your food. Negative messages presented are that there are no overweight models or people displayed in the commercial. Not even when showing the success stories do they use before pictures. They're advertising that this product works by using already skinny models. More negative messages are that dieting is too hard, so that people should give up on eating a healthful diet and just use Sensa. Thirdly, the main goal with using Sensa is to lose weight, but not change diet to healthier food. This may result in weight loss, but weight loss alone does not mean complete health if the daily diet consists of ice cream, cheeseburgers, and pizza. The untold part of the story is that Sensa went out of business after a class action lawsuit from Korea versus Sensa products because of this false advertising within their commercials, not having any scientific proof to substantiate the weight loss. They were fined $26.5 million by the U.S. Federal Trade Commission in 2014, and since then the company has stopped business. Another untold part of the story is that the testimonials that were shown in the commercial are from a 6-month clinical trial, and that the testimonials are paid for, or the people that gave the testimonials were paid, as stated in the fine print. Also seen in the fine print is the text that only 1,436 out of 2,437 users did the complete 6-month trial, and those numbers, which the weight loss are reported from, are from these users that were able to complete. That leaves you wondering why only 50% of these people using Sensa were able to complete the 6-month trial.
Next, we're going to watch our second video, which is Victoria's Secret holiday commercial. This ad was created and paid for by Victoria's Secret. This is evident because the name Victoria's Secret appears many times in the commercial, and the time it aired on television was during the Victoria's Secret fashion show in December 2014. The target audience was mostly white women in their 20s to 30s who want to be tall, skinny, and flawless looking, just like the Victoria's Secret angels in the commercials. The ad is saying that they can look like this by wearing Victoria's Secret lingerie. Another target audience is the men who are interested in these women because it is a Christmas ad with the saying, "All I want for Christmas is you." It mentions these angels deserve everything they want, especially all the gifts. Like previously talked about in the slide before, these angels deserve everything, especially all the gifts. So if you buy your significant other lingerie from Victoria's Secret, they will look like the angels in the commercial, and they deserve it all. And also, all I want for Christmas is you. The man will want their women for Christmas who look like the Victoria's Secret angels.
The subtext or hidden message in this commercial is that the idea that the women who wear this lingerie are perfect, the perfect image that society has created and imprinted in our minds. These women are all tall, long hair, in perfect shape, and close to no flaws. All of the angels are thought to look like this that wear these products. Tools of persuasion that are used are the many times that these women are somewhat flocked by the different men in this commercial. There are different times when they are being ran towards, such as running to the car, as well as the woman standing in front of the guard, which is how media is trying to portray women should be wanted by men. The positives and negatives from this message are, first, the positives, that the words at the beginning saying that your angel deserves these things, not only not saying that certain women can or need these products, but the idea of your angel deserves this. The negative messages portrayed goes along with the unstated meaning to the ad, that these are the types of people that should be wearing this lingerie. There are no plus-size models seen, or women with anything shy to a flat or perfect in-shape body. The negative messages portrayed to women is that in order to have sex appeal or for men to find you attractive, you must look this way. That is the problem with today's media. What part of the story is being untold? The models or angels in these commercials, or that are a part of Victoria's Secret's company, have a negative reputation somewhat upon them. As an article stated back in June by dailymail.com, the strict exercise regimens and diet plans are far from healthy. The ideal percentage of body fat for these women is expected to be less than 18%. This is unrealistic to the general population, causing girls and women alike to feel that what they must do to be considered pretty or wanted is this, and to look like these women. They are far unhealthier than any plus-size model or women with curves, and women need to realize that these are not the bodies that you should always strive to have.
Just to wrap up, after looking at these two commercials, we really realized through analyzing them how the media tries to persuade as viewers that they should think a certain way or have a certain mindset, especially when it comes to looking at body image. As we saw in both of these messages today, the ideal body portrayed by both of them was very skinny, and weight loss and the perfect body and being able to flaunt that is really what's targeted in these commercials. So we hope that after talking about these, it helps make you aware that the media is really trying to put its opinion into other people's mind, and hopefully you'll have that in mind when you're watching other commercials and videos that are put out by the media.